Welcome to the sentence formation series. This is video 1 of the series. Here we will be looking at making simple sentences using past tense and vibhakti. Past tense and vibhakti have already been covered in other videos. I will be adding the link in the description box. Please go through those videos before you look into this series. So, as I mentioned, we are going to make simple sentences using only past tense and vibhakti. Now here you can see a table. This table here, the table is listed all the words that are necessary in Kannada. So now let us, and one more thing is we have to follow a basic rule where the sentence will be formed in the SOV order. S is the subject. First we have to write the subject. Then we have to write the object and then comes the verb. So this is the order we have to follow while forming sentences. Now let us get into the sentences. So the first sentence is a very simple sentence which says, I went to school. Now first let us break down what is the subject, what is the object and what is the verb. So because then we know the order, then we know how to put it in order. So the subject is I. I is the subject. Then the object is school and went is the verb. So the order is SOV. So the order in Kannada we will try. So now we have to put the subject first. Subject is I. What is I? I is Nanu. So Nanu. Then what is the object? The object is school. So write down the school. That is the object. So this is subject. Then write down the object. Object is shale. And the verb is went. So we will just write down the basic form which is go. Okay. That we will convert into the past tense. So first we will break down and write it as subject, object and verb. Okay. So this is the first step. So whenever you see a sentence, first break it down as subject, object and verb and put it in that order, SOV order. Remember, always the sentences are formed in SOV order. So now we have put them in the order. So we have finished our first step. Now the second step is applying vibhakti and the past tense on these words. So first, shale, and here you see to school. That means you have to put the vibhakti number 4. Remember, 4 is used whenever we are saying to. So, the vibhakti addition will be shale plus ge. We will be adding the suffix ge. And now, hogu is the verb go. Now, we have to convert this into past tense. So, past tense in English for go is went. So similarly, how we will change hogu in past tense. So if you remember what we had done, hogu, we took the verb, then we added the suffix for the tense. That tense, the suffix for the past tense is the. And the whoever is doing it. So it is the first person. The first I is first person. So you have to write enu. Okay. Now when we combine all of them together, we get the sentence. So Nanu shalege. Okay. So hogu, the and enu, when you join, it will become ho de nu. Ho de nu. So always in past tense, the form of the verb slightly changes. It will not be hogu only. The spelling changes. So it will become ho. The hogu becomes ho. Then the and enu will add and it will become ho denu. Nanu shalege ho denu. So this is the first sentence we have formed. Now let us do the second sentence. Now we have finished seeing how to do it. So now I will write the correct sentence here. So this will be Nanu shalege Odenu. Now let us take the second sentence. They drank water. So they is avaru. Okay, now first let us break it down as subject, object and verb. The subject is they. Okay, so they means avaru. Then object is water. Water is neeru. Okay, so water is neeru. Then drank. So first we will just write down the verb. The verb for drink is kudi. If you see here, the verb for drink is kudi. Now we have to apply vibhakti. So for the subject, remember for the object always annu we have to add. Right? Always annu has to be added for the object. So neeru plus annu. That is, now we have applied the vibhakti to this. Then now kudi. Kudi is drink. So we have to make it as drank. We have to convert that into past tense. So again, what is the rule? So you will do kudi plus, remember, the is the word, suffix for past tense. And who is doing the work? It is they. So they is like the third person plural. So aru you have to add. Okay, for third person plural, it will be aru. So now, when you combine, it will become, when all of these suffixes are added, so it will become avaru. Now, neeru plus annu, when you join, it will become neerannu. Okay, the u is removed and so it will become neerannu. Avaru neerannu. Kudidaru. Okay, so avaru neerannu kudidaru. So this is how we have to break down the sentences and then add vibhakti and the suffixes for vibhakti and past tense, and then you form a sentence. So avaru neerannu kudidaru. Now we have seen how to do it. So let me write the correct sentence here. So avaru neerannu kudidaru. Now next, let's look at this sentence. This is Raju's house. So here we don't have the verb. Okay, it's just a statement. There is no action here. So you're just saying this is Raju's house. So this is Idu. Then Raju's house. So Raju and house is Mane. In Kannada, the word for house is Mane. But remember, we have to add the vibhakti for relationship, the sixth vibhakti, because house is related to Raju. It belongs to Raju, right? So we have to add the sixth vibhakti, which tells about the relationship. So what is the suffix of sixth vibhakti? It is a. If you remember, a. Okay, so now you have to add this vibhakti. There is no past tense here because we are not having any verb in this sentence. But still we are adding vibhakti because it's showing the relationship between Raju and house, because the house belongs to Raju. So now Raju and A, when we join together, it will become Raju Vina. Okay, so whenever a word is ending with the sound, swara sound, u, and a is getting added to it, then you will get a v in between. Raju Vina. Okay, it's not Raju Vinu. I made a spelling mistake here. It is Raju Vina. So now that sentence will become Idu Raju Vina Mane. Okay, so let us write the correct sentence here. Idu Rajuvina Mane. Okay, next. You wrote in your book. Okay, now subject is you, Neenu. Then object is book. Your book. Okay, so ninna book is pustaka. And wrote. Okay, so the verb we have to write. The verb for write is bare. Okay, so now we have to add. Now this sentence has object. It has verb also. So we will have to apply vibhakti and past tense. So in your book. Okay, so here we are saying in. In means we have to add the saptami vibhakti. Saptami vibhakti is alli. The suffix is alli. So pustaka plus alli. Okay, here already your book. So again here there is a sixth vibhakti as well because book is related. You are saying your book. But already ninna, a is already added. Okay, the suffix a is what you add for relationship. But ninna word is already having the suffix in it. Okay, so it is already there. It is already applied by default. So we don't have to separately again do it. Okay, so ninna pustaka and alli. Alli is in because you are using in. So the saptami suffix which is alli you have to add. Now bare. Bare is right. Now but you have to say it as wrote. You have to make it as past tense. So bare is a verb. Then the is a suffix you add for past tense. And who is this doing the action? So it is the second person. So second person will be a. The suffix for second person is a. Now when you put it together, we will get the correct sentence. So we will say it as Neenu Ninna Pustakadalli. Okay, Pustaka plus Alli when you are adding Dalli. All words which are ending with the swara sound A, and when you add Alli to it, it will become Dalli. Okay? Neenu ninna pustakadalli barede. Okay, bare, the and a together it becomes barede, which means you wrote. So, neenu ninna pustakadalli barede. So that is how we've got this sentence now. Let us put the sentence correctly here. So this sentence is here. Neenu ninna pustakadalli barede. Okay. Now next sentence. Sheila gave a book to Radha. Okay. Now Sheila is a subject. So we will write that now. Sheila. Then book is the object. Pustaka. And she gave it to Radha. Right? So to Radha. So Radha will write first. And gave. Okay. So the verb is kodu. Now let us apply the vibhakti and the past tense. So Sheila is a subject. And remember for the subject we have to add the pratyaya or the suffix u. So Sheila plus u. Okay. Now pustaka is the object. So we know that for pustaka we have to add annu. Then to Radha. She gave the book to Radha, right? So to Radha we have to add gave for that also, right? The suffix for. And kodu is the verb. Now kodu, how we will convert that into past tense? Kodu plus the plus, this is third person. Sheila is a third person female single, right? So alu. Alu is the suffix. Now let us combine all of it. So here Sheila plus u. So Sheelalu. Okay, always in Kannada for a female, la will get added. Just Sheelu we cannot make it. So Sheelalu. Okay, Sheelalu. Sheelalu. Okay, Sheelalu. Pustakavannu. Again, Radha is a female name. So when you are adding, it will become Radhalige. And Kodu plus the plus Alu, it will become Kottalu. Okay. So, Sheelalu Pustakavannu Radhalige Kottalu. That is this sentence. Sentence number 5. Sheelalu Radhalige Pustakavannu Radhalige Kottalu. We can continue with the remaining sentences in the following video.